foot tapping on the dash. We can take the back roads, no one else around. Hit my arm when I go too fast. It's a good morning. It's a good morning.
So, I wanted to kind of talk about groundwork and trainers. Now, this isn't a bash on successful, well-known trainers. This is simply the truth. Now, not everybody has that huge indoor arena or huge indoor round pen. They don't have the fancy jumps or the tire builds or the teeter-totters. Now, I do have that stuff at home, but it's all cheap and handmade, and so it's already kind of falling apart. Now, you guys have seen me do videos at home on my teeter-totter, doing groundwork in the round pen with some poles on a fence. You've seen the horses go over and through tires, but I kind of wanted to talk about people who don't have that stuff. Not everybody has their own property, or where they're leasing might not even have arenas. It depends on where you're at. You know, some people have to ride a mile up the road to find a ditch to work their horse in, which is fine. So I kind of wanted to make a video on that and show you guys what I'm coming up with based off nature. What there is: rocks, hills, dips in the ground that could be deep enough to be a pond that are empty, loose dirt, tree stumps, fallen down trees, and I'm sure we're gonna find some other stuff out here. We're gonna use those today, make some obstacles, and show you guys that you don't have to have this fancy high-end stuff to be successful with your horse. She has not been worked with in a while, a very long while. Kamani is gonna get the same exercises done as soon as I'm done filming, but again, Avalon hasn't really been on camera on her own in a while, and I don't even think she is right now. But I just wanted to bring Abby out because she's gonna test the halter a little bit, and she's more quick-footed and lazy. So she doesn't really care to lift her legs, so she's choppy all over the place. She's stumbling a lot. So these exercises can be really good to get your horses to pick up their feet and either slow down or speed up. Because you're gonna go up a hill with rocks, you're either gonna go slow, make sure you know your way around, or you're gonna go fast because you're confident and you can use your muscles. So there's a lot of different ways each obstacle can be used. These are just some ideas to help you guys. I don't have any fancy equipment. I have a $10 tripod my boyfriend bought me for Christmas. I have probably a $15 rope halter from my tack store that's 3 years old and already falling apart. I have a $30 15-foot lead line that I got offline. I've had it a year and the clip's already broken. Okay? You're getting my point, right? But, you know, I have nothing fancy. And I have a $20 lunge whip. You want to smell it because she's done target training and she's not afraid of it. She knows if I touch this, I get a treat. Most of the time. Not today. We're not doing Liberty right now, Avalon. Right here, that is our first obstacle. That stump. You might be wondering, what the heck can you do with a stump and a horse? Well, a lot when you're trick training. But I have 2 ideas of what Avalon and I can do with this stump. Idea number 1. Farrier. Okay? When a horse is getting their hooves done and the farrier goes to rest the front part of their hoof, they always pick it up, put it on a stand out in front of them. You can always work on groundwork like that with the stump. You can pick up their hoof, place it out in front of them on the stump. Good girl. But the next thing you can do this stump, Avalon's only done it a few times, it's side pass to you and pick you up. She hasn't had it done in a while. She might need some reminders. figure it out. Help her out. Try to get her to quit lunging. There. She took a step. Now let her think about it for a second. It's been a while. Good girl. Good. There we go. There. Not always going to be perfect either. She had the right idea. There. Good girl. Good job, Mama. Angle. There. Good job. Alright, this hill looks a lot steeper on camera than it is. But Avalon, again, is very quick-footed, doesn't really pay attention. So you can see this hill is going to be perfect for that. There's rocks everywhere. Now, again, they've been on this pasture last year and this year, so they kind of know it better than I do. But there's rocks and it's an uphill. So we're just going to do some lunging. Good girl. Nope. There you go. There. See, she stumbles a lot. Tries to speed up, tries to slow down. She doesn't have a consistency to her. That's fine. That's what we're working on. I'm going to have her go again until she just kind of walks up this side. And then we'll switch direction. Because down, she's got it walking pretty good. Good. There. That was better. Good. Let's change directions. Let's change directions. Let's change. Thank you very much. Yeah. Go down nice and easy now. Good. She trotted a little bit, but that's all right. There. Licking and chewing, paying attention. Very good. Okay, so she's going to run down, so we're going to go until she relaxes at a walk. Good. There. Whoa. Whoa. Help her out here a little bit. There. Good girl. I have not explored this property other than checking fence when I put the horses on it. So I didn't know really what's out here. So I'm finding these obstacles as I'm filming them for you guys. I think she had a horsefly on her. She kind of kicked up, so just paying attention to that. So they had a lot of trees that they had to cut out. Now I'm lucky because they stacked them and left them in the pasture. So we have possible jumps. I think this one's probably too high, but there's a littler one over there. So that could be a jump. We'll go to that one in a minute. But look at this. This is a cut up tree. The ground's really loose. It's hard to tell. It's very steep. There's more logs over here, stumps, rocks. So this is just the perfect area, in my opinion, to just send Avalon through at a walk, and depending on how she goes, maybe even a trot. I just want her to walk at first. Good. Lots of things to pay attention to. Huh? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, whoa. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we'll go the other way. Good girl. Nope. So there I asked her to go further out, and she came in on top of me. So get her further out. There you go. Good girl. Whoa. Oh, you stopped over the logs. Good girl. So when I'm asking her to trot, it's to make her pay attention and to help her slow down. You see, at the walk, she kind of didn't care. She was all over the place. At the trot, she slowed herself down. She looked where she was going, and she paid more attention and slowed herself down. Stop that one right there. So I actually thought that jump was skinnier, which was the whole reason I was gonna have her go over it. You guys can see just how much rope. I will show you how wide this is in just a second. You guys will see in that clip right there how much rope she had. She could have went back over the skinny end. Instead, she tried a balancing act. Now, the rope was loose. I did not lead her over it, whip her over it, anything like that before anybody's like, oh my God, you know. She wanted to be a mountain goat for a second. So let's show you guys this. You see, I did not realize from over there where Kamani is how wide this was. She walked straight over. That doesn't actually bother me, okay? Because it means she's paying attention. She put herself in that situation. She had so much rope, she could have ran the other way. She could have went completely around. She could have went over either low end. You know, she's not hurt. We are going to stop that obstacle there before she, you know, could possibly get hurt. But that was very interesting that she decided to do that. So there's lots of trees down right here. Less dangerous than what my little mountain goat horse just did. There's a big rock right there. So what's perfect about this is that also over here there's just a little dip, but there's a tree right here. So easily I could make this a little challenging. I could send her through here, make her walk and pay attention, and ask for a trot or a canter over this pole. Here is the favorite part for me of their pasture. This, I believe, used to be a pond, and then it got drained, which is fine. There is a lot of things I can use this for. See how there's a lower bank over here? I could back Avalon up and down that, eventually work up to it being steeper, but let's build some muscle first. I am going to back her, and we're going to lunge her, and there's several ways. I could lunge her from down in the middle up and around me. I could stand up on top and have her go down. I think we're going to do a mixture of them all. So let's get going. Right there. So there, she has this habit, because she hasn't been worked in a while, she has this habit of kind of, when she comes down a hill or around me, she gets really close. So that's how I correct it. I just ask her to go further around, and if she won't, I use my whip and tap on her. So because we've been going forward, and change direction, we're going to start this one with the backing. So I'm going to pick a spot We're gonna see if she can back up and down. If she has a little difficulty, we'll move a little further down because it goes from flat up. So there's a lot of room to kind of move down if she needs it. Good. Good. Yep, gotta kind of use your butt there, don't you? Yeah. So I'm gonna have her stand there for a second, give her legs a break, because just climbing that little slope was good on my legs too. I'm gonna stand down here and send her up first, because knowing her and her personality, she's probably gonna try and run coming down. So I'm gonna have to really just, I'm trying to let her figure out on her own that she doesn't have to run. So if she goes a couple laps or she's just running, I'll add a little pressure to that lead rope and ask her to slow down, but I don't really want to have to make her slow down. I want her to figure out I don't have to be in a hurry. I can slow down. Good girl. Good. Very good. A little too close to me right there. That's why I kind of got on her a little bit. She can come down wherever she wants. I just want her to use her body and pay attention. See right there? She trotted. She didn't need to. So I'll let her go a couple laps and see if she can't slow herself down. And the minute she walks down, we'll change direction. That was really nice. A little bit of a fast walk, but she walked. Let her breathe for a second. Yeah. Beautiful girl. Okay. How we go this way? Come on, move your feet. Thank you. So right there, she kind of tugged at me and tried to go towards Kamani. That's why I bumped her a bit. But I do like coming downhill. She just walked. She didn't trot that time. That was very good. All right. So now we're going to up the pressure just a bit. I'm going to ask her to trot at least uphill. If going downhill she wants to slow down and walk, I'm not going to correct that. I'm going to allow it because I want her to be able to, hey, I can slow down and breathe and still get down without an issue. If she wants to trot down, I will allow it. But at least going uphill, she needs to be in gear. Good. And even if she trots nice and slow, that's great. She's paying attention. That's perfect. What I want. Good girl. Keep that trot. Nice. Whoa. So I'm loving that. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference between the other obstacles in her trot and her trot on that obstacle. but she kept the trot, she kept the momentum, but she slowed down and paid attention where she was going. She wasn't clumsy and falling all over the place. So I'm going to trot the other way, and then we're going to ask for the canter and see how that goes. If we can get a good canter going that way, then I'm going to hop up here and let her go down and around at the canter. Obviously, we're going to walk, trot, and everything first. Make sure she knows her footing, where she's going. Be a little bit cautious, just because she is out of shape, just like I am. Yes, you out of shape, just like I am. All right. Good. Good. You want to slow down? That's fine. That was a little bit speedy. A little too quick for what I'm wanting. I want her to slow down just a bit. Oh, she's just speeding, so I'm going to let her go. I'm just going to let her go and figure it out. I'm going to drop the whip to take off any little bit of pressure I might be adding. She's just speeding around. She's not paying attention now. Okay. See how speedy she's going? Tripping. So I'm just going to let her go. There, beautiful. There, that was a better one. Whoa. So that one was better, wasn't as choppy. Whoa. Good girl. All right. She got excited there, and then she realized I don't have the best footing. She didn't fall, she didn't get hurt, but she stumbled quite a bit. Let's try that again. Easy. Easy. Let her go and figure it out. Part of it is her being frisky. Part of that was her being fresh and frisky. All we've done is trot. Haven't let her open up yet. So part of that was being frisky. I think part of that's her getting upset about losing her footing because she's going so crazy. Good girl. But on that last one, she slowed down a bit. She didn't leap. She didn't yank on me as she came down. She placed her feet and she paid attention. Back up. Come on. You ready to go that way? Ease down. Tanner. Good. Easy. There. Whoa. I'm going to let her stop up there because that canter up was nicer than the rest. Ask her to change direction. Ask her to change direction. Okay. And go down the steep part at a walk. So that was not a walk, so we're just going to let her go and figure it out. That's fine. Just let her figure it out. Starting to slow down a little bit at least. I'm going to help her out here a little bit. I'm going to kind of get after her just a bit. Keep her nose on me. Whoa. there she walked it. I'm gonna let her rest. All right, let's go back to this way. See? I asked for a walk, she trots, she stumbles, she falls a little bit. That's why we're working on this. There you go. Easy. Good. She thought about it that time. Whoa. Okay. You're just gonna have some lighthearted fun and just have some jumping. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's probably on the longer side, but I just wanted to prove you don't have to have all that fancy stuff and money to get the job done with your horse, to work with your horse. There is a ton of things I can work with her on all these things I showed you, especially that little pond area. Definitely need to work on that. And with some fun jumping, because she definitely off camera got some good zoomies when I asked her to go. So she was very excited to go.